Ah, I can't believe you atheists keep saying that there's no God. Well, look, it's right there, right behind me. Look, see that? That's God right there. You can talk to it. It's clearly evident. Why is it that you keep saying that there isn't one when it's right there? You can test it. You can poke it. You can talk to it. It's right there. Oh, well, you know, first of all, things that don't begin to exist don't have a cause. He didn't begin to exist, so he doesn't have a cause. Therefore, he can't exist. That's the stupidest argument I've ever heard. You don't, I mean, that commits so many fallacies, it breaks my brain and head. You just want to keep believing in God so that you can go to the paradise that it says that we're going to go to, but it never showed us the paradise. There's no anything to prove that there's a paradise. Anyways, why wouldn't we be put there in the first place? It showed the paradise. Anytime you want, it will show it to you. And you can ask right now. Hey, it'll be like, hey, show the paradise, and you can see it, and that's proof, and it's testable and everything. And all you have to do is ask. This is crazy. What's this going on? I don't, I don't, I don't get it. Mm, look, first of all, you just think that your science can explain everything, that your religion can prove everything, but it can't explain God at all, can it? What? God, God can explain God. So I mean, it's right there. It can explain itself. Well, that sounds circular to me. Besides, you think that God evolution is true, so that's silly. Oh my, oh my God, no. Look, first of all, God evolution, even if there wasn't a God, which we can clearly see there is a God, is science, and it has nothing to do with theism. Okay, we've tried to explain this many times. Yeah, well, you're right. And why is it that you all agree on the same God? That's really convenient, huh? Well, that's the problem is you guys say that different types of gods don't exist. You can't even decide on which god doesn't exist, but it's right here. Well, it's just like it's just wrong. Look, first of all, morals are subjective. And if morals are subjective, then there's no god. Morals are subjective, so there's no god. There's nothing to connect morals being objective or subjective to not having a God. See the God? Look, it's right there. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, well, even if you could look at it, and I did look at it, that doesn't mean it's there because your eyes can fool you, which is only explained if there's no God. That's how come our eyes are so complicated. What? No, God made the ice perfect so that we can see. That's why they're so complicated is to put in all the perfections, the redundancies so they don't fail. That's why no one is blind in this universe. Or at least as far as we know. Wait, is there anyone blind here, God? God said no. I didn't hear God say no just then. That's because you were plugging your ears. Oh, we didn't see that drawn. You're breaking the fourth wall. Okay, anyways, you know what I'm saying. All right, look. Okay, look. You can see it, right? You can see the God, right? I don't know. I see something. Yeah, it could just be a cloud. All right, yeah, sure. But what color is it? Because I mean, I'm gonna write down what the color I think it is, and then can you write down the color you think it is, and we'll compare notes and see what color we both come up with. No, I don't want to do that. Just because you can test something doesn't make it true. No, if you test something, then you've demonstrably demonstrated it to be true. Just like this. Hey, God, make me float in the air. Whee! See? Thanks, God. Can you lower me down? Okay, thank you. Whee! And we can be bodiless because God allows for us to have no body or bottom of our heads or ears because God allows all that to be possible. That doesn't prove anything. Besides, haven't you heard? If you can conceive a God doesn't exist, then the greatest conception of non-existence proves that there is no God. And I can conceive that there's no God, therefore there's no God in reality. What kind of backwards argument is that? You just imagine it into non-existence? Well, not God is defined as the basis of all logic and reason in the first place. As long as there's not God, then logic functions. Therefore, God can't exist or logic wouldn't function, which means by arguing with me, you've proven that there's no God. But it's right there. There it is, there. I wish I had an arm. Could you give me an arm? Okay. Did you hear it that time? No, I didn't hear it that time. Okay, look. See, there's the arm. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to point. There's God right there. It's amazing what you can do with that arm. Shut up. It's not the point. The point is that I'm trying to make is that there's apparently evidence. Well, you're just saying that because you want to not sin anymore. And if there's a God, then you don't have to sin. What? No, that's backwards. If I wanted to sin, then I would wait. What? No. What? No, that has nothing to do with God. Wait, what? That makes no sense. No, you never were a non-believer in the first place. So that means you couldn't be a current believer right now because you never had the opportunity to not believe. So that means you're not really a real believer. That's committing the no true Scotsman fallacy. Oh, yeah, well, I've never even seen a Scotsman. Besides, if all gods are true, then that means that it's a paradox, and that means God can't exist. What? But nobody claims that all gods are true. No, everyone claims that all the time. No, they don't. Yes, they do. 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 Yes, they do. No, they don't. Yes, they do. No, they don't. God has a big giant penis now. This video has been demonetized. Yeah. And that's and then the universe collapses in on itself because that's what happened. All right. Thanks for watching. Wait, this is opposite day. So it's not opposite day. So unthank you for not watching. Actually, it's not opposite day. No, I mean, it's not really opposite. Wait, how do I say it's not something if saying not means it is? Whatever.